song. I'll put it down in the description box so you can listen to it for yourself. But I'm back today with another video. So I wanted to tell you guys about my weight loss update. So it has officially been 1 year since I embarked on a weight loss journey, and I hate calling it that because I mean that's exactly what it was. It was a journey to get to my ideal goal of weight, but it was just so much bigger than that for me. Through the process of learning my body and exercising more and pushing myself to new limits, I realized that I was so much more stronger than I gave myself credit for. Okay, in the beginning, like, I just was like, I'm tired of being fat. Like, I'm tired of being fat. Somebody left like a really nasty comment on one of my YouTube videos. I'll say this, people always are gonna have something to say about you, whether you look good or you're really out of shape or you're skinny. Like, they're gonna have something to say about you. So that's not it. But it was something that I was giving off that in that particular video, that person felt like they had permission to disrespect me with that comment. So I was like, okay, you know what? This is obviously something that I'm projecting, okay? I was already feeling crappy about myself. I was putting out YouTube videos because I wanted to make money, not because I was actually enjoying the things I was talking about, or I just felt obligated to my subscribers to put something out, okay? So at that time, I just really didn't feel good about myself, and I was out of shape. I'm 5'3", I weighed 188 pounds, and looking back, that was a lot of weight on me. Like, now that I've lost weight, I definitely feel like I have more energy. I feel more confident when I go try on my clothes in the fitting room. Before, I'm like trying to squeeze into a large, or you know, I was getting to the point where extra large was just not even working, and I felt extremely uncomfortable with myself, okay? I feel like for my height, that was just a lot of weight. And you know, every society has their own standard of beauty, but the fact of the matter is that fat is dangerous. I'm the type of person, like, I don't like to do things until I know like why. Or if somebody tells me something, I always want to know the why of it. I can't just accept you telling me this. I want to know why. Like, what supports this being it, okay? So what supports fat being unhealthy? When I started looking up things about fat, it was kind of scary because I'm not going to get super scientific in this video, but I just saw photographs of fat, right, in someone's body, and you could see their organs just like encased in the fat, okay? So your organs aren't meant to function like that. They aren't meant to function with all this extra fat around them. It constricts them. It makes your life shorter. I mean, and plus, let's be honest, like, if you're comfortable being a larger person, then that's great for you. But a lot of us, when we put on extra weight, we don't feel confident. You know, we don't feel like we look our best. You feel insecure. So letting go of that weight was just like amazing for me. It really just helped me to see that I am my own limits, okay? Like, there's no limits except for the ones that you create for yourself. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. That's why there's a billionaire married to another billionaire who came from the Marcy Projects, okay? Like, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. There are no limits. The limits are in your mind. So that's what I would say about weight loss. I think I said that in my last video, but guys, it's true. Like, if your mind is telling you you can't do something, you're not going to be able to do it, and until you can retrain your thoughts to believe that anything is possible. So I know growing up, my mom, she would just, like, in a lot of ways, she really pushed me and encouraged me to do better and kept me involved in things to help further my education and my life experiences. And I appreciate that because I didn't see some of my other siblings get those same opportunities, okay? But it sucks that at the same time she was doing all those positive things, she was also kind of ingraining me with little negative, like, thoughts and habits. I have all this promising dreams ahead of me, right? But then I have little pessimistic thoughts that are also ingrained. And so as children, our subconsciouses are programs, and they're programmed between birth up until age 7, okay? So basically, up until then, you're being programmed for the rest of your life. So in those 7 years, it's key that you give your child the most encouragement. You allow them to just be kids and explore, and whatever talents they're good at. If they're the best at, you know, making that fart sound with their armpit, like, just encourage them to be the best at whatever they are, okay? It really helps to build their self-esteem. And I feel like those are some of the things I didn't get as a kid. It was like a conflict. On the one hand, you're showing me all these things that little kids from the project shouldn't have, but at the same time, you're giving me negative influences, okay? And I was like in gifted programs and stuff, and it's just crazy, you know what I mean? So why I'm mentioning that, why I'm using myself for an example, that's a lot of our subconsciouses are programmed to think negative things, and not only from childhood, but based on experiences. If you tried X, Y, Z, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it never worked, subconsciously you start to tell yourself, some people start to tell themselves, I'm a failure, I'm not going to be successful, this is never going to work. And so you become programmed that way, and that's why a lot of things that you try don't work, okay? So it's the same thing with weight loss. With weight loss, you really just have to retrain your mind. I remember telling myself on the treadmill, like, there was times when my thighs would be burning, my back hurt, like, I also have issues with my neck, so my neck would be killing me, right? And like, you need your neck for everything. And it would be killing me, but I would just tell myself, this pain is only temporary. And so it would be hurting me while I'm doing the exercise, but by the time I was done with the exercise, it's like the pain didn't even matter. I just pushed myself to a point where giving up was not an option. And so now I'm 50 pounds lighter. One thing I'm struggling with right now is just food. So being an entrepreneur, it's real easy to get caught up in work and caught up in the daily bustle and hustle of life, and not actually preparing food or going to get the most healthiest thing, especially if you live in a neighborhood where only fast food options are available. So that's one thing I definitely want to work on this year. I want to work on making sure I eat fresh fruits and vegetables every single day, and drinking more water, and taking better care of my skin. So if you're thinking about losing weight, trust me, girl, you can do it. I did it. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.